Most men have no idea what's really happening when a woman gets nervous around them. They assume she's shy, awkward, distracted. Wrong. Nervousness is one of the most powerful hidden signs of attraction, because when she feels that pull toward you, her body reacts before her words ever can. Instead of being smooth, she fumbles, she overthinks, and in those small, clumsy moments, she gives herself away. The tragedy? Most guys miss it. They mistake nerves for disinterest and walk away from what could have been something real. But here's the truth. Nervousness doesn't mean she's not into you. It means she's so into you that her body literally can't stay calm. Today, we're breaking down 6 signs that reveal when a woman's nervous around you, so you can finally see the truth hiding in plain sight. Sign number 1. She can't stop fidgeting. When a woman's nervous, her body speaks first. She can't stay still. She plays with her hair, adjusts her clothes, touches her jewellery, keeps her hands busy with anything nearby. It's not random. It's nervous energy spilling out, a physical reaction to your presence. Picture this. You're talking to her, and she keeps twisting a ring on her finger. She flips her hair again and again. She smooths out her skirt or shirt, even though it's already perfect. She picks up her phone, sets it down, then picks it up again. On the surface, it all looks like nothing. But women don't fidget like that around men they feel nothing for. They do it when they're hyper-aware of how they appear, because your presence makes them both excited and a little off balance. Most men misread this. They think she's bored or distracted, so they pull back and kill the connection. Here's what you need to remember. Boredom is calm, detached, and lifeless. Nervous attraction is restless, alive, and full of energy. If she's constantly moving, it's because your energy is in the room, and it's making her heart race in ways she can't control. And the key? Don't call it out. Don't tease her for it. Just stay grounded. Stay calm. Because the calmer you are, the more she'll feel safe. And the more her attraction will grow. If you ask, why are you nervous? Or, why do you keep playing with your hair? You'll kill the moment. Those questions force her to think, defend, and retreat. Instead, stay composed, calm, grounded. Let her nerves do the talking. Because the more centered you are, the stronger the contrast. And that contrast fuels attraction. Psychology makes it clear, fidgeting isn't rejection. It's the body's way of releasing tension when desire and anticipation collide. If she's restless around you, she's not uninterested. She's feeling something she can't quite control. The man who understands that never mistakes nervous attraction for disinterest. Point 2. She struggles to maintain eye contact. Their eyes never lie. When a woman feels drawn to you, her gaze tells the story. Eye contact builds intimacy, confidence, and connection. But when the emotions are strong, it can feel almost too intense. So she looks, then looks away. You catch her staring, but the second your eyes meet, she glances down, smiles, or fidgets with something, her phone, her hair, her drink. Maybe she laughs, softly, breaking eye contact right as the tension peaks. That isn't disinterest. That's nervous attraction. She wants to hold your gaze, but doing so feels too vulnerable, too revealing. Most men misread this, thinking, she won't look at me, she must not like me. Wrong. True indifference looks different. Steady, cold, detached. A woman who feels nothing can look straight at you without hesitation. But a woman who feels something? Her eyes give her away, flickering between curiosity, excitement, and restraint. It's not that she's avoiding you. It's that she's trying to contain what her eyes might reveal. Here's the key. Don't get insecure if she looks away. Don't assume it's rejection. And definitely don't call it out, because the moment you do, you shift the energy from connection to pressure. Instead, stay composed. Keep your calm, steady gaze when your eyes meet. Let her feel that intensity without you flinching. That stillness, that control, it makes you stand out because it shows you can handle what she can't. Here's the psychology behind it. Breaking eye contact isn't disinterest. It's a nervous defense mechanism, her way of managing the tension you create. If she avoids your eyes but keeps sneaking glances when she thinks you're not watching, she's revealing attraction she's too nervous to show directly. Recognize it. Don't mistake it for rejection, because the man who can read her eyes always knows when a woman is secretly waiting for him to lead. Point 3. She talks too fast, or trips over her words. When a woman feels totally at ease, her voice flows. Smooth, steady, natural. But when she's attracted, that rhythm breaks. Her words start racing each other. She interrupts herself, stumbles, maybe laughs at her own mistakes. This isn't clumsiness, it's chemistry. It's excitement colliding with anxiety because your presence shakes her balance. Picture it. You ask a simple question, and suddenly she's rushing through her answer, mixing details, backtracking, trying to correct herself. Or she starts a sentence, loses track halfway, and nervously laughs it off. Sometimes she just keeps talking, filling every silence because the quiet feels too charged when she's near you. That's her nervous system in overdrive. She wants to impress you. But in trying to stay composed, she loses her natural flow. Most men miss it. They think, she's awkward. Maybe she's not into me. But that's the irony. She's not comfortable because she's attracted. Discomfort in this case isn't rejection. It's attraction she hasn't learned how to hide. It's a clear sign of attraction. If she didn't care, her voice would stay calm, steady, and detached. But when she's nervous, everything speeds up. Her words, her laughter, even her mistakes. That nervous energy isn't random. It's her body's way of reacting to attraction. Here's where most men mess it up. They either ignore it completely or call it out with something like, "Why are you so nervous?" Big mistake. That only makes her self-conscious and kills the vibe. The right move? Stay composed. Let her nervous chatter play out while you remain calm and grounded. That contrast, your steady tone against her excited energy, amplifies the tension and deepens her attraction. The psychology is simple. When she's attracted, her adrenaline spikes. Her body moves faster than her thoughts can organize, and her words trip over the emotion she's trying to hide. If she's stumbling over sentences, talking too quickly, or laughing at herself, it's not disinterest. It's the opposite. She's trying to manage the tension you create. So don't mock it, and don't draw attention to it. Just hold your composure. Because when her words get tangled around you, she's already revealing the truth. You affect her more than she wants to admit. Now, point 4. She laughs more than she needs to. Laughter is one of the clearest giveaways of nervous attraction. When a woman feels pulled toward you but doesn't quite know how to handle it, she laughs. Sometimes too much, sometimes at things that aren't even that funny. It's not that your every word is a joke. It's that her body is looking for a release valve for the tension she feels. Her laughter is a cover, a way to soften the intensity between you. Picture this. You make a simple comment, nothing special, and she bursts out laughing like it's the funniest thing she's ever heard. You tease her and instead of brushing it off, she giggles, playfully touches your arm, maybe even laughs at her own slip-ups. On the surface, it looks playful, but beneath it, that laughter is nervous energy spilling out. It's her body's way of saying what her words can't. She feels the spark and she's trying to keep her balance around you. Most men get this part wrong. They either think they've suddenly become the funniest guy in the room, or they assume she's just being polite. But here's the truth. Polite laughter is quick, flat, and fades fast. Nervous laughter, though, that's different. It's louder, happens more often, and usually comes with other tells. Fidgeting, breaking eye contact, maybe even a little blush. It's her body saying, "I like this, but you're making me nervous." Here's where most guys mess it up. They get cocky. They think her laughter means she's obsessed with their jokes, so they start overdoing it, cracking too many, chasing reactions, and trying too hard to keep the laughter going. That kills the spark instantly. Attraction isn't built on jokes. It's built on energy. Her nervous laughter is fuel for chemistry, not a cue to perform. The smart move? Stay composed. Smile when she laughs. Let the silence breathe. Then keep the conversation moving naturally, like nothing unusual happened. The calmer you stay, the more her nervous laughter amplifies. And the more she laughs around you, the more her mind associates you with that rush of good emotion. Psychology backs it up. People laugh most when they're emotionally charged, whether it's from tension, excitement, or attraction. So if she's laughing at things that aren't really that funny, it's not about the punchline, it's about the pull. And if she blushes or gets flustered easily, that's one of the clearest signs of all. When a woman likes you, her body often reveals it before her words do. Maybe her cheeks warm up, her skin flushes, or she suddenly loses her composure. That's biology taking over. Because when attraction hits, her nervous system reacts. And that soft pink blush, that's not embarrassment. That's desire, trying hard to stay hidden. Picture this. You give her a simple compliment, and instead of brushing it off with confidence, she looks down, smiles shyly, and her cheeks flush pink. You hold eye contact a little longer than usual, and suddenly she loses her train of thought. You tease her lightly and she giggles, touching her neck or face as if trying to hide the reaction. None of that is random. It's her body's way of revealing that your presence stirs something deeper than casual interest. Most men miss it. They assume she's just shy, embarrassed, or uncomfortable. But here's the truth. Discomfort is cold, distant, and closed off. Nervous attraction, on the other hand, feels warm, alive, and full of energy. If she's blushing, fumbling her words, or getting flustered, it's not rejection. It's proof that you affect her, emotionally and physically. Here's where many men slip up. They either don't notice, or they ruin the moment by calling it out. Saying things like, "You're blushing," or "You look nervous," forces her to become self-conscious, and that kills the vibe instantly. Attraction lives in mystery, not explanation. When you expose the moment, you take away its spark. So instead, treat it as your secret signal. Notice it, but don't announce it. Keep your tone calm, your eyes steady, your energy grounded. Let her feel safe being flustered around you. That's when attraction grows. See, blushing and flustered behavior aren't choices. They're involuntary. Adrenaline-driven responses to chemistry and emotional tension. If she's calm and neutral, she feels nothing. If she's red-faced and fidgety, she feels plenty. Your move? Stay composed. Hold your center. Let her feel that her reaction is okay, even welcomed. Because that contrast, her nervousness against your calm, creates the exact dynamic that deepens attraction. And here's one more sign most men overlook. She starts overthinking her every move around you. Suddenly, even simple things, how she sits, what she says, how she holds her drink, become moments she second guesses. She's not just acting naturally anymore. She's aware because you matter. That overthinking shows up in the smallest details, hesitations, self-corrections, sudden changes in body language. It's not that she lacks confidence. It's that you make her hyper-aware of every move she makes. Picture this. She starts telling a story, then stops halfway through, laughs nervously and says, "Wait, that sounded dumb." Or maybe she keeps shifting in her seat, crossing and uncrossing her legs, adjusting her posture like she's trying to find the version of herself that feels just right. She might even pick up her phone, unlock it, then put it right back down. Not because she's distracted, but because she doesn't know what else to do with her hands. Those aren't random quirks. That's her mind racing. What does he think of me? Did I sound weird? Do I look good right now? Most guys miss it. They think she's uninterested or distracted. But here's the truth. Overthinking is often the biggest tell that she cares. Women don't get flustered around men they feel nothing for. They get flustered around men who spark something real. That nervous energy? It's attraction disguised as self-consciousness. The mistake many men make is trying to fix it. They say things like, relax, or you don't need to try so hard, not realizing that it only makes her more self-aware. The smarter move is to stay grounded. Let her feel safe in her own awkwardness. Because psychologically, that overthinking is just emotional arousal. Her brain juggling attraction, excitement, and the fear of saying the wrong thing all at once. So if she stumbles over her words or second guesses herself around you, don't take it as rejection. Take it as confirmation. You matter to her. The right move? Stay grounded. Stay playful. If she fumbles her words or corrects herself, just smile and keep the energy flowing. Don't highlight the awkwardness. Embrace it. Because the calmer and more centered you are, the more her nervous overthinking transforms into attraction. In her mind, you become that rare mix of safe and exciting, a combination that quietly disarms her. Conclusion. Nervousness isn't rejection. It's attraction wearing a disguise. Most men misread it. They see her fidgeting, fast-talking, or awkward laughter and assume she's not interested. But the truth is, when she's relaxed and detached, that's when she feels nothing. When she's stumbling over her words, blushing, or avoiding your gaze, that's when the spark is strongest. Her nervousness is her body's way of saying, "You matter more than I want to admit." Here's the difference. The blind man ignores those signals. The insecure man points them out and makes her self-conscious, killing the moment. But the grounded man, the powerful man, sees it for what it is. He stays composed, unshaken and confident, letting her flustered energy unfold naturally. That contrast, her nervous excitement against your calm presence, creates magnetic tension. It's the unspoken pull that draws her in. So next time you notice her fidget, blush, or laugh a little too hard, don't dismiss it. Don't mock it. Understand it. Because those small, nervous moments aren't accidents. They're proof of attraction. And if you know how to handle them, that nervousness becomes the doorway to something much deeper.